do away games, and it doesn't travel. So we've just got the two of us on the stream this evening. The rain bomb that was supposed to hit doesn't look like it's come as with anywhere near the amount of rain that was predicted.
And we have had, it is falling, but it's only light drizzle at best. So, you know, pretty good conditions for the game tonight. We should also mention that our JDL played today and around the grounds. They played New Lambton up at Central Coast Sports College, and we were worried about the weather all week, but Nostradamus Brad Porter told me it wouldn't rain and the games would be fine. Apparently he's got a special app that predicts whether it will hit the school, the sports college or not. And anyway, all the games went ahead, and I think it was a tough game. New Lambton pretty strong in the JDL age group. Pretty tough games round, but great to see the games go on and weren't affected by the weather. Okay, so here we are. Looks like Central Coast United will be kicking off first. And Duncan sets the ball back to Carl Johnson. We've got Swads in an unfamiliar role today, playing in the left fullback position. So it'll be interesting to see how he adapts to that one. Obviously, there's been a lot of focus on his positioning playing in that one. St George win the ball there. Obviously, they've got the look of the Budapest around with the green socks.
Yeah.
They've got like the Arsenal top half and the Budapest socks in the green. And they play the ball wide. They slide it in behind Kyle. Holds the ball. Cross comes into the box early. Geordie Howe clears it comfortably. The second ball won by then. Matty Smell puts a foot out, gets some studs to it, but it doesn't quite deal with it. And actually, the number 9 for St George tries a little Maradona turn and it falls out over the sideline. So it's a throw at Central Coast United. We are in a little bit of a tricky spot here. There is a media tower here at Linden, but unfortunately we didn't have the right power connections to be able to broadcast from there, so we are in a little bit of a difficult spot broadcasting the game today. So apologies if you see some poles or you hear a lot of background noise, but we are more or less level with the southernmost penalty box. Okay, so St George, interestingly, looks like they're playing with 4 at the back in the 20s. They only played with 3 at the back. They were playing a 3-4-3. Looks like they're set up here with 4 at the back and a traditional 4-3-3. So that should match up well for us. They do play the ball in the pocket, but just a loose pass. And Geordie Howe rolls it out to Matty Smell. Matty Smell to Cade Marpu, the cannonball. Don't forget, we'll have the cannon foul count tonight. He tries to play in a Woody, but Woody made the run and then stopped the run. And in the meantime, Cader put his head down and played the pass. So a little bit of a miscommunication there. Okay, so we reset again. The left-sided centre-back for St George plays it out to the left full-back. We block the passing lane, so he goes back to the centre-back again. Number 4 is a big lad. And the 6 drops in, plays a nice forward pass into the midfield area. They flick it out wide. Swads will have to deal with the winger. Forces him backwards, which is nice, and we should be able to deal with that one as it slides out to the left-hand wide area. So St George obviously having a good season so far. And they're playing the ball around nicely here, but the wall in front of them was unable to be penetrated. Okay, so Dodsey rolls the ball out to Swads. Obviously, Swads being a natural left footer, you'd think it'd be easier for him to play those balls up the line. Special mention for Blond Nunez. He managed to, on the back of the Australia Cup performance. Oh, he's gone for a long-range one, Sparrow there, but it doesn't quite have the legs. The St George goalkeeper collects the ball and rolls it out quickly to the left fullback. Yeah, Blond Nunez managed to play himself into the team after a really strong Australia Cup performance against Brighton Heat, who actually probably play not too far from Rockdale. So they gave us a good game. We eventually got over the top of them 4-1 at Maidens Brush Oval. But yeah, Blond Nunez on the back of that performance got himself a starting spot, so I'll be interested to see how he goes today. Woodbine Had an air swing, got the ball back and sprays it out to Blond Nunez in a wide area. He's one-on-one here, and this is what he likes. Can he beat his man? He flicks inside wisely. And then the ball hits Swads. We've got Kyle Johnson also gets himself in the team this week. And the ball, great delivery, a clearance from St George, left fullback who were throwing. But what a ball in. That just said someone get on the end of me. But unfortunately, nobody did.
Ask him. Come get on the end of this, he says. Good cross there.
Okay, so Matt Smale with a throw. Someone's got to be showing feet. Give him an option here. He just rolls it into Duncan. Sprays a loose one to the edge of the area, and now St George will counter-attack. Great positioning from Carl Johnson. And Blond Nunez picks it up. Another good decision. Plays the ball to the back. Matty Smale looking for a forward pass. Woodbine makes a run forward. Duncan can't win the challenge. And St George keep the ball. They switch sides through their centre-backs. And you would think he's going to drive into the space in front of him. He is. He looks to play a nice ball into the number 10, but position 9. And it looks like Kobe just picks the ball up after a little bit of head tennis. Okay, Kobe rolls it out. Swads will be looking for a forward run now so he can play that pass down the line, which he does really nicely, but doesn't quite clear the right fullback who heads it, drops it, and Woody picks it up but can't maintain possession. Again, those green socks have got the ball out into the left fullback position, cuts back inside. Patient build-up from the St George defenders. Looking to play around us. And again, you're switching the ball from side to side. Got to find a way to get through the block. Oh, Woody's pinched one there. Little cheeky. Can he lob the keeper? Oh, he hasn't quite found the right connection there. But he was definitely on earlier. Keeper was high to the edge of the box. Woody looks like he's done something there. Holding his left ankle. That's a good ball. Smaley should maybe kick this out so we can get some treatment. Duncan had to change direction quickly and just couldn't get himself in the right position. But Blond Nunez is in the right position. Good to see him carrying on his form from the weekend, from the midweek game for the Cup. Geordie Howe plays out Matty Smale. Matty Smale to the cannonball. Cade Marpu twists and turns. Keeps the ball moving to Dodsey. Slides it out of Swads. This is where we need a forward run again into that wide area in behind the fullback. Hopefully that one stays in. Nunez with his first touch. Does well, gets us into an attacking throw-in position on the left-hand side. Woodbine really looks like he's struggling there, trying to run off whatever happened to him. He's a tough lad though, Woody, so would expect him to get through it. Carl Johnson looks like he wants to pick the ball up here. Just drops it in at Duncan. Can we get across him? We can. Swads with that left foot. Any pressure on the goalkeeper? No. Okay, so the St George number 9 tries to beat Smale, who deals with it. The cannonball gets it, rolls it back to Smaley. Good tackle, but the ball's gone out for a throw-in. So good tackle by the St George number 10. All I can see is Arsenal every time I see these kits. That's all I can see.
There are other red teams that play, but, you know, that's fine.
So Geordie Howe looking for a pass. He needs a runner. Can Duncan apply any pressure here? Force an error. Marpu comes out the line to apply some pressure to the fullback. Can Duncan keep him this side rather than let him switch? He does a good job there. But the pass, again, can we keep him locked in one side? Go back to the keeper. It looks a bit like the old Pat Jennings, David Seaman from the Arsenal goalkeeping ranks of yesteryear. And they have dealt with that pressure quite comfortably and again maintaining the ball in their defensive third, just switching it from side to side.
And Central Coast United being patient, keeping their defensive shape. And then that's a nice pass out wide to the left fullback. He's looking for an inside ball. So switch it out again. There's 6 supporting from underneath. In a dangerous area here, St George, but Geordie Howe makes a challenge before they can get a shot or a crucial killer pass away. Okay, again to the left fullback, who's now in a really advanced position. The number 10 switches play. And again, they're going to try and go out to the other fullback. Woodbine applying some pressure. Number 6 taking his time. A little bit of frustration there from Woodbine. He wanted somebody to step out and apply some pressure to their number 6. And again, everything's in front of us, so we wouldn't be too worried about that at the moment. See if they manage to find that pass there, they can play through you. Like that one, that's a nice dangerous pass, but there was no next pass for them available. So Duncan's going to have to put some yards in here. Smaley's anticipated danger. Oh, he's cut through both Smale and Marpu. And that's the dangerous ball. Gets inside, but a left-footed shot goes wide of the post. But it all come from the wide player being able to drive in between Smale and Marpu.
And we do have replays, of course, today. Stu.
Oh, replays are back. What about the banner? Where's the banner that runs across the bottom of the screen?
We haven't had a Cade Marpu foul yet.
No Cade Marpu fouls yet? Okay. Bring back the banner. Everybody loved the banner last week. And we lost the banner for the Australia Cup game. Smaley wins the header from Kobe. Marpu does well. Oh, and that's good as a game from Smale. He just couldn't keep it in, but the idea was good. That's a little third man play there. Set back, turn, run forwards. So here we got to try and stop St George getting an easy one into feet so they can clear the lines. And then, so this is where we should be winning that ball. Force the high ball with no real direction on it. Loose pass from Smale inside. We turn it over and we'll be defending again. Got to get back into shape quickly. Woodbine goes over to affect the play, which he does. Forces them backwards. Nunes applies a little bit of pressure, but they switch out through the deep line centre back again. He plays a nice ball into the left back for St George. And this is a bit of more of the same. Here we go again. Okay, so now they're in a dangerous position where they'll be able to get a good cross in. Geordie Howe clears it. Swad's good first touch, finds Duncan. Hopefully Duncan can find the cannonball. He can. The cannonball will want to accelerate here, which he does in a space. Is this the first foul of the game against the cannonball? Nice. It's actually really good defending by the St George left back. Okay, so while St George are just knocking the ball around at the back again, maybe we... Are there any comments on the stream, Jaden?
Not of late.
Not as late? Well, we haven't had one yet.
We
so
have.
not at all or not as late?
Not as late. So we had some early doors ones saying, let's go Pirates. And obviously when we were talking about...
Okay, so if you are watching the stream and you got anything interesting to say, please put your comments in. Oh, that's a nice ball around the back. And, dangerous delivery from the right winger. Swad's in that unfamiliar fullback position. We'll have to be careful of that one. And plays a long ball forward, and it just keeps coming back at the moment. Just everything going forward just keeps coming back. But again, we just want to try and play with the ball in front of us. Don't let them get in behind us. That's obviously the objective of today. So now, listen, every single player is in the Central Coast United half of the pitch. And, this is like a training game at a minute. Attack v defence. Offside, so they held their line well. So, yeah, in a little bit of news around the place, there was a massive clash in the over 35s arena on the Central Coast today. Berkeley Vale Wombats versus the Arimba Falcons. And the Berkeley Vale Wombats ended up becoming 5-1 winners.
Oi.
An absolutely comfortable victory with Scotty Imberger bagging a hat-trick. He was always deadly, that lad, and 35 seems like he's going to be a walk in the park for him. So all that's left to say, really, is up the bats. So well done, bats. Okay, so, oh, now there's a dangerous one. He picks it up in the pocket, sends the ball out into the left channel, and number 11, right-footed, will cut inside, back inside on his right foot, and this is definitely dangerous territory, but the shot wasn't really the right option there. He was rushed, hurried, couldn't get over the ball, and he's just flicked it high and wide over the advertising hoardings. Yeah, so maybe if there's any of the participants of that epic encounter on the stream at the moment, maybe they would want to give us a little bit of information about that game. Good ball, love that position from Blond Nunez. He's driving, he just couldn't release it in time, but that was a good position, picked it up in the number 10 area of the pitch. So obviously Jaden has 2 jobs tonight. He's got to actually move the camera and check the comments. Without Dave Bloom here. Bloomy Burkham.
There we go.
Oh, that's a good block, and Kobe deals with the ball. Yeah, so David Burkham Bloom, who doesn't travel, afraid of flying, normally deals with the social media comments. And so Jaden's got two jobs to do tonight. Okay, so Swads looks for a huge switch of play. Didn't quite carry over the left fullback, and he heads it out for a CCU throw. No doubt Smale will just get this and roll it to Geordie Howe, you'd imagine. Yes, he does.
We do have a comment.
Oh, we have a comment, yes.
From Sir Burkamp Bloom.
Yeah.
Clearly, the no drinking policy last night worked well, Stu.
Absolutely disgusting behaviour from my friends. That was disgusting. Huh? And mostly from the team that got beat 5-1. The team that got hammered decided they shouldn't get hammered before the game. And look what panned out. They might as well have had a good night and enjoy themselves and still get a hammering. So, anyway, the damn gods have spoken, and their bets didn't get up either in the punters club. So, you know, that's what happens. All right, okay, so here we go. The pattern of the game continuing with St George having a lot more of the possession. That's a big tackle from Geordie Howe. Looked like a goal kick as well.
It is.
So he's done well to hit the take the ball into the man as part of the tackle. But yeah, we're definitely seeing at the moment the pattern of the game is St George having possession, trying to have to be patient, find the right pass to create goal scoring or goal shooting opportunities, or to play the ball around us and get a cross in. So we had a couple of half chances, a couple of dangerous moments, but so far it's been fairly comfortable for Central Coast United. Oh, that's a nice pass from Geordie into Mapu. Back to Dodds, sprays it out Swads. Swads to Dodds. Hey, Swads to Dodds might be saying that as they're playing next to each other. That might get a few mentions. Kobe plays one up. Can we get a challenge on? We can. Well done, Duncan. Ball drops to Nunez. Back to Duncan. Woody just in a wider area. Release the ball. He does. Numbers in the box. We've only got Mapu. Does he get a head on that,
Yeah,
Mapu?
I believe he does.
He did. Okay, and Smale's there. Can he get a cross in? And he takes a touch. He needs... Oh, that's a good pass into Duncan. Duncan just can't get there.
Now for a throw.
To be fair, the pass was behind Duncan, so probably made it difficult for him to get anything on it. But that was a good challenge from Duncan to create pressure in the first place.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not the greatest of throws. And now it's just a scrap. Oh, Duncan does well. Sparrows there. Can we keep the ball? Tight areas. We've done really well there to maintain the ball. Good pass. Oh yeah, that one just didn't quite find the mark, but the cannonball has somehow ended up with it. I actually thought they'd come off the cannonball there, but somehow we've ended up with a throw-in.
Lovely to see.
So Smaley's throw-ins have been a little bit how you going so far. Hopefully this one can get straight to feet.
Are we calling a delap throw to this one?
I don't know whether Smaley's got a long throw in him. He's a strong lad, so you never know. He might be able to throw it, but it's all in the core. It's all in the core. So again, that throw misses his mark. You've really got to get that one down to feet to give him a chance of dealing with it. Okay, a little bit of aerial ping pong, but St George get the ball back on the ground. Play it out. Woody's going to apply pressure. That was the right time to apply pressure. An aerial ball, difficult for the centre half to deal with. And but then the next phase, they managed to drop it back out to the goalkeeper. And here we go again.
We have another comment.
Okay, yep.
From Philip Hodgson.
Okay, yep.
Saw the new CCU hat today. When is it going to be available to buy, Stu?
Okay, well, there is a little bit of controversy around that. And I'll tell you about when we get a break in play. Okay, so on the far side now, on our left-hand defensive side, good ball into the box. Geordie Howe yet again repels the cross. Oh, and Duncan's nearly got a toe in there, which would have made an interesting counter-attack opportunity. Mapu blocks the pass out wide. Well, we've got numbers there, should win it. Haven't. Blond Nunes steps up, left a big hole for a pass, but the number 11, okay, he's been sent to the shops there. And then that's a dangerous position. The cross misses the mark. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, a little bit controversial with the new baseball caps there, Phil. Basically, the general feedback is that the gold Central Coast United logo is not working because we've got the white Umbro logo and the colour of the gold isn't quite what we want. And Umbro can't change their logo colour. So it looks like we will have to make the CCU logo white. So those gold ones are a limited edition, one of a kind. There's only 4 been made. Ooh. I've got one, and another youth player has got one, a little Lincoln Button. And then there's 2 more available. So I was thinking what we might do is give those 2 out to whoever becomes a star man in Team of the Week in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And then we will shortly be releasing some new apparel. One is the baseball cap and one is a sweater. That people will be able to order, and I know that there's a lot of people who've ordered merch already. We're just waiting for Umbro to get the delivery to us. It should be next week, okay? That's fingers crossed. So, all right, so here we go. More of the same again with, it looks like St George Budapest playing the ball around the back. And they're now driving in. That's a very dangerous pass. Good turn, good shot. And a good save. So good football all round.
As we see on the replay here.
So anyway, Phil, I hope that answers your question.
And hats will be available for purchase soon, as well as the beanies. Obviously, it's getting cold now. We've got beanies in stock. So if anybody wants a beanie, just send an email through to info, and we can take care of that. The beanies are there. Or just pick the beanies up whenever you want when you come in a Soccer Fives.
That's correct. We have had another comment.
Okay, yeah.
From Burkamp.
From Burkamp Bloom, yeah.
Burkamp Bloom.
Yep.
Do you need a model for the new merch?
If we did, Dave, we definitely wouldn't be using you. You got a great face for radio, mate.
Ooh.
Love you, Dave. Okay, all right. So get the ball in behind our left-hand side again. Oh, that's a good touch, but he might just run out. It was dangerous, but his first touch was just a little bit heavy. Pitch is playing a little bit quicker, a bit of rain on the surface, so he's running a little bit quicker tonight.
And we've had a few responses to Bloom's comment.
Okay. Right.
From Falconer.
Simon Falconer.
Say
Here you go, Simo.
Wouldn't fit on your head.
Wouldn't fit on Dave's head. That's fair enough.
And D. Stadelman says, Dave Bloom, are you that bored, mate?
Dave Bloom, what?
Are you that bored to model?
Bloomy will do anything for CCU.
The mighty CCU.
It's the kind of attitude you need. Dave Bloom and yourself, Jaden, both of you have been absolutely sensational with your commitment to helping the football club. So, no one really wants to see Dave Bloom canter down a catwalk, but he's best staying in the lane he's currently in, I think.
Yeah.
So
poor Blue.
Okay, all right. So here we go again. Story of the game. Most of the ball has been in Central Coast United's half. We are just at more or less the halfway point of the first half. And it's a goal kick to Central Coast United. But yeah, so once we get a picture of those new apparel items with the right colour logos on, we'll be releasing them for people to place orders. But yeah, unfortunately, the feedback was the gold just didn't work on the baseball cap. Okay, all right. So Smale must make a challenge here. That's a crucial delay. Left-footed cross into the box. Cole Johnson cleans it up. Finds Cade Marpu. He's going to roll it at feet to Woodbine. Woodbine's job here is just to keep the ball. He's under pressure by the number 4 for St George and loses it. You'd think the message from St George at the minute here would be ball speed. They just need to move the ball a bit quicker to get around the back of Central Coast United, but obviously that's their coaching staff's job, not ours. So number 4, look at this, the centre-back is into our attacking third. We really are defending very low. But once again, no real clear-cut shots on goal. That time, it turns out to be a St George corner. Is that their first corner of the game?
I don't believe so. I think it's their second. Second, maybe third.
Yeah, I think that's the first corner of the game. So they've got a couple of decent-sized centre-backs that they will be sending up. So our tools are going to have to deal with this. So see, so it looks like it's been swung in with a right foot from the left-hand side of the pitch. And that's into a dangerous area, but that looked like Swadling cleared that. Oh, now Duncan is away here. He's running, he's played it out to Cannonball. We know he's in a one-on-one situation. He's deadly slight. Can he find Woodbine? He does. Oh, just not hard enough, but Woody still gets the ball. He twists, he turns right foot, tries to stand it up to the back post, doesn't quite get enough on it. Oh, the keeper's thrown it, slipped out of his hands, and he recovers. That was almost going to end up on a blooper reel, but he dealt with it very well in the end. Okay, there's a second ball on the pitch.
Is it? Oh,
yeah, little toe rags behind the goal. Okay, so out to the left back of and he slides it in behind. We've got no offside flag, so they are in a good position. Number 11, he's right foot dominant, the number 11, so we'll see what he can do. They send it backwards. It looks like they're going to be switching sides. This is normally how you get deal with a low block defence. Just move the ball from side to side and then wait for the opportunity to play the killer pass or manage to get an overlap around in the wide areas. They like that one, so they've got the ball in a dangerous area. He lays it back. Oh, exactly what we were talking about is what happened. They managed to play the ball around the outside of us. Great cutback and a good, clean first-time strike. So St George have finally managed to play the right pass after being in dangerous position many times, and that, to be fair, that's a good strike and a good finish. So St George 1, Central Coast United 0 here at Linden, and that's going to make more of a challenge for Central Coast United to get back into the game, and may force their hand in being more aggressive and trying to win the ball back.
Yeah, just beautiful play from St George there. It's just
Have we used the replay?
we have, yes.
Okay, yeah, so it was a lovely, it was the ball back into the box, and then that late runner from the midfield. It's always difficult to track, but you have to say it was a fine first-time finish, and now CCU have got it all to do. He hasn't played that one, said he's gone to ground a bit cheaply. Cannonball gets it. We like him in this area as Woodbine trying to find Stewart, and he does. So Stewart plays it to Woodbine again, and Woody trying to win us a corner, and he does.
Woo.
So good opportunity now for CCU to try and strike back straight away. Obviously, we know Geordie Howe is dangerous in his near-post runs, but it's all about the quality of the ball. It is a corner. Is it a corner?
Yeah.
And we've got 4 people. Why have we got 4 players dealing with one corner?
Maybe it's a tactical.
Must be tactical. It certainly is. and they've played it, or first touch, and he's had a dig, and can we get a rebound? We can't. I don't know whether that was a shot or a cross from Blond Nunez there.
Well, he's in good form, so I would say he's...
I know, either way, that's another area where the goalkeepers looked a little bit sus. Oh, Geordie's overrun that ball there. Luckily, he must have just got a toe on it, and it's a throw into St George.
We do have the replay of that dodgy corner.
We have the replay of that. Blond Nunez having a lash. So his first touch wasn't the best here. He's popped it up, and then he goes between the two defenders. No, that's got to be a cross. I think that's a cross, and that's a cross.
It's a cross?
Yeah. But keeper should... I'd be following in on anything going towards the keeper after having a look at him. I mean, we haven't troubled him too frequently, but slippery night, rain falling, slippery ball.
On synthetic, which is always a lot quicker of a surface than it is.
Okay, so 15 minutes until the break. Can Central Coast United get anything before half-time to get themselves back on parity? It was a well-created goal by St George. You can't say it wasn't. They were patient, moved the ball around, got into the wide area, and the cutback on the left-hand side was perfect for the late run into the penalty box. Okay, so they're going down that side again. They shifted it to the left-hand side now. That's a dangerous-looking ball in. Oh! It's 2-0, quick as a flash. Again, great delivery into the box. We were very, very deep. And the header over the top of Kobe Preston
on the replay
makes it 2-0. We'll have a look at the replay. That's a good run, but you've got to be winning your challenge there. You must win the header there. And this is a 2-0. This is definitely going to be all to do for Central Coast United to get themselves back into the game.
Yeah, just I think it was either Geordie Howe or Dodds just missed was it who missed the header there? Did you say?
Sorry?
Who did you say that that missed the header?
I wasn't sure, but again, you know, you've got to try and win those challenges, all right? Jaden, I can see some hot chips being distributed.
Oh, don't remind me. Are we going to make a trip at half-time?
Oh, they're in behind again here, but Kobe deals with that one. Can see some hot chips being distributed by a Liverpool fan. And that's just making me get hungry.
Are we making a trip at half-time?
Oh.
Some chippies? Because I think it's a good idea.
I'm not sure whether they do javapis here, but I hope so.
Oh, yeah? Maybe. I think so. I think that's what Kobe Preston had earlier today.
I can't hear you in my mic.
Okay, well, hold on.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's a throw into St George. Oh, quick as a flash. One goal became two, and now it really is everything to do for Central Coast United here. A little bit of pressure applied from Duncan, but it's a throw into St George. And now Woodbine and Nunez are trying to apply pressure. Ball spun up in the air. Oh, Cade's got to get to there, use his body well. He's just sent that back loosely. Swad's now in the left fullback position, driving forward, tries to play a pass through about 6 defenders. Somehow it ends up with Marpu, who's going to drive at him here, surely. He does. He's in the box. What kind of delivery can he get? He wins us a corner. So another opportunity here for CCU to get themselves on the score sheet and close that 2-0 gap. So that's 2 quality balls into the box have resulted in 2 goals for St George. And again, it's that patient build-up, switching play, getting into the right areas and choosing the right ball. Okay, so the delivery comes in from Nunez. He's trying to pick out Duncan. Can't get there first. Personally, I prefer an in-swinging corner than an out-swinging corner. But, you know, everybody each to their own. I would much rather seeing that whipped in with a left foot. I think you've got many more goal options if you're swinging the ball in rather than swinging it out. All different kinds of way you can get a nick. You get a nick off of the opposition. Oh, So Smaley gets called back. Tried to pinch a few yards with a throw-in. Okay, so Duncan tries to play it round the corner for Marpu. Sparacino gets there, wins the ball. Blond Nunez with it now.
Baseball.
Blond Nunez plays back to Geordie Howe. Geordie Howe Dodds. Dodds back to Geordie. Can we find a forward pass? Yeah, we can to Kyle. Kyle plays a pass to Smale. Smale, lovely ball. Marpu in behind. Can he find the pass? He's going to go inside, outside. Oh, it ricochets its way out. And St George deal with it comfortably. Oh, and now the counter-attack's on. We do have good numbers back there. Oh, Swads has been beaten on the outsides. Ball across the back post. I think Geordie Howe's got a nick on that. Indeed, he has great defending from Geordie because that was a dangerous ball between the retreating defenders and the goalkeeper. Now it's a corner to St George. So they had a few corners in a short space of time here, but that was all lightning quick counter-attack by St George. So, Jaden, remind me, what team is it you support?
I would rather not say, Rene.
Oh, why not?
Because we're kind of bottling it right now, and I would rather not say.
Oh, okay.
As
All right, so the right-footed corner, in-swinger. It's going to the back post. We get numbers there, we could clear it. Duncan had a little bit of time there, and he's done well. Good decision. Swads is going to fire it up to Marpu, but he goes out on the fall. Just didn't get a right connection. Oh, it was actually, there was a touch on it for St George, so we should win the throw-in. I thought you were an Arsenal fan.
yes, that would be the
How have they been going lately, mate?
Well, haven't been.
Oh no, it was a St George throw. I'll save you there. Okay, all right. So
Yeah.
St George spray it out to their right fullback. He comes inside, finds their 6, deep line 6, who plays into a 10.
Ooh.
Oh, Cole Johnson has gone over there, and he doesn't look too happy, if I'm honest. Again, in the wide area. Oh, don't know whether that was a cross or a shot, but
We can watch it on the replay.
in the wash-up, I think it's just going to be a goal kick. So Kyle's struggling here. Looks like he's gone over, and his hands crankle might be a bit sore. So we'll see how he's moving.
Oh.
There is nobody around him, and he just kind of toppled over. Any comments on the stream, Jaden?
No, just except obviously Dave Bloom.
Well,
He said not like Stu would go and get his own food.
what?
Not like Stu who would go and get his own food when we were talking about food
No,
earlier.
well, you don't have a dog and bark yourself, Dave. Okay, all right. So, won the challenge well there. Oh, the central defender was strong in clearing any danger. And that's good decision by Smay. He just ducks under it rather than just sending the ball back to anyone. He's ducked under the ball. So I don't think there was any doubt there was going to be a tough game tonight. St George have been playing well all season. Nunez skips away beautifully there. Look at him striding out. Beautiful ball to Woodbine. And the delivery into the box to try and find Marpu. How does the left-back deal with it? He clears it and actually keeps it in play. We're just not enough pressure there. There's nowhere near enough pressure. We should not be letting him be able to get that ball and turn. There's got to be more pressure applied. And again, we've arrived late and given a foul away. You just got to get touch tight, get closer, closer, closer. Advance up the pitch. But that was a great play from Blond Nunez. Picked it up, dangerous position, accelerated away. Lovely ball into the right foot for Woodbine to be able to play a first-time left-footed cross. Just couldn't quite find a CCU striker or attacking player get on the end of it. Well, again, dangerous positions here. Well played, Sparrow. Held his ground. Plays out to Woodbine again in that channel. But we need numbers now. We need numbers in the box. Makes it easier if you've got more numbers in an advanced position. Kyle in a dangerous position. Smaley should go here. And he does. And again, can we get a decent delivery in? He's gone to the back post. The keeper comes out. He's a bit dropsy, this keeper. I don't know whether that was the right decision. Should have let his defenders deal with that one, I think. Okay, great first touch from Dodsey. Brings it down. Geordie looking for a forward pass, but opts to go wide. Look at there, lovely pass by Smale, finds Duncan. And he advances with the ball. He's looking for a forward runner. We need a forward runner. But Mapu's twisting and turning as he likes to do. He returns the ball to Smale. Smale dinks it around, and he's still got it, Smaley. He does well. Sends the ball back to Kyle. Oh, maybe he should have taken a touch there rather than try the extravagant first-time shot. I think he had enough space in front of him to take a good first touch.
As we see on the replay here.
And be a little bit more accurate. Yeah, he's got plenty of time there. Take a touch, son. Take a touch and then pick your spot. Okay, so Swads does well, wins the header.
If in doubt.
Out for a throw-in to St George. I mean, they're the kind of ones, if they go in first time, they're worldies.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Absolute worldies, but definitely difficult. He's a good technician, Carl, so, I mean, he probably has got that in him 1 out of 20 times. But let's just increase the percentages. Okay, so another great switcher play by number 3. And that's a good first touch. Swads obviously exposed a little bit there. Oh, it's a dangerous ball into the box, but doesn't find his man, and we clear the danger. Now Woodbine going to try and apply some pressure. It might be wasted effort, that, because they just play the ball around him. And there's the deep line 6 again, picks the ball up, but he's the actual number 10, but a 6th position. Dodsey steps out nicely, forces the ball backwards, and the ball rolls out to the advanced left fullback. Someone's got to apply some pressure here at some stage. We've allowed him to come into our penalty area, get across, and it's cleared out for a corner to St George.
From Dodsey, I believe.
Yeah, it was Dodsey.
Yeah.
Dodsey in the right position. Dave, I have to confess, I know you've been making a lot of comments on the stream, but I do miss you, mate, on a commentary. So if you can please try and get permission to leave the Central Coast, like get a new passport or whatever it is you need stamped. If you can try and make your way down south occasionally, it would be appreciated. All right, so it's another corner. St George going to be swung in with a right foot again. They're playing it short. Oh,
No,
he's missed his man altogether. I think Marpu's pinched that one, and then he's lost it. Ball back into the box. Oh, close to an own goal. They block the clearance. Woody gets rid of it. Bouncing ball. Who's going to win it? They do. St George do. So I wonder, I'm not sure if St George playing the Australia Cup midweek, but I'm wondering now if the boys are feeling a little bit tired, the ones that played in that game for CCU as we head towards the end of the half. Great. Oh, it's unlucky. Blonde Nunes just couldn't find a pass. Sparrow in a great position. Got to find the energy to go forward. Sparrow's looking for some help. He finds it in the form of Blonde Nunes. Blonde Nunes, again, he's been involved in this game. Swads will look to play to, is that Duncan? Yes, Duncan. Obviously, he's a right footer, so, he should have released it then. Good overlapping run from Swads. And we kind of missed the opportunity to get a crossing. Clever from Swadlin. Keeper's ball that. Under no pressure, you'd expect him to deal with that one. And here goes the left back. Plays it into the diminutive number 11.
We've had a response from Bloom.
Okay, all right. What is it?
He said the owner is not too far away. You should probably have a chat to him about it.
You're a big boy, Bloom. You can have your own conversations. Okay, all right. So that was well. That was well defended by the boys, but it has resulted in another corner this time. Let's see whether they swing it in with a left foot or whether they look like they might be going short. We're a bit slow to react to that. And, that's ball's out to the edge corner of the box. The ball flicks out to the back post by Geordie Howe in a one-on-one contest. Dangerous error. That shot is potentially gone out for a throw-in. Might not even make it as a throw-in. That would be a fine in normal games. Okay, so the ball, another whipped in ball into the area. We've defended a lot of that this half. Okay, out to the left-hand channel, the right for the reverse. Wide man drives into the centre. We're actually quite comfortable with that one. Duncan tries to bring it down and then falls over. He punches the ground in frustration. And again, look at this nice football from St George. And it's all about the pass again. They keep moving the ball wide. That's good positioning from Mapu. And he's going to find Duncan. The pass just didn't have the quality we needed. Duncan was in behind there, but he just didn't have the right weight. And so we're going to have to defend again. And there's only 20 seconds of regular time before the half-time whistle will be blown. Obviously, we don't know how much additional time will be played. Ball goes backwards. And yet again, they should keep the ball really comfortably. They do. Woody looks a little bit deflated after they've just moved that one around him twice. And that one's a little bit of an aimless pass. Ends up as a goal kick for Kobe Preston. So I'll be interested to see whether any of the Arimba 35As are on the stream tonight. I'd imagine they're drowning their sorrows, actually.
Yeah, that sounds about right after losing, what was it, 5-1?
5-1. Imberger hat-trick, Scotty Imberger hat-trick.
That's a bit rough.
Scotty will be definitely celebrating with a few at the Chittaway Tavern and probably playing 5 Dragons. That's a little bit unders from Geordie. He's just hasn't quite got his header back to Kobe. Didn't get enough power on it, and St George pounced on the mistake at the worst possible time, just before half-time, and that's going to make it an absolute miracle from Istanbul moment we're going to need here.
It's just rough.
Yeah, that's rough. Geordie's been so consistent for us, and he's often our most strongest defender. And now he's banging. That's a killer blow there. Bang on a half-time whistle. So it's been a tough first half for Central Coast United away to one of the stronger teams in the competition. St George Football Club 3, Central Coast United 0, and the coaching staff have got it all to do at half-time. Okay, welcome back to Linden Stadium here at Rockdale. We did have a bit of a downpour during half-time, and it looks like there's been a couple of substitutions. Nathan looks like he's come on for... Actually, it looks like the front two may have made way. So it looks like Woodbine and Stewart are off, and we've got young Zach Pizzuto and Blond Nunez look like they're the two strikers now, and Nathan's come on into the 11 position in front of Swadlin. So obviously the coaching staff were not happy with what they were seeing in the final third, and they've made a couple of changes to try and rectify that. May have been injury related. We saw Woodbine struggling midway through the half with a problem. But so 3-0 or 3 up St George currently, and all to do for Central Coast United here. But miracles do happen. There's someone wearing a Liverpool hoodie just in front of us, and I'm sure he'll remember what happened in Istanbul in the Champions League final. So you never know. Miracles do happen, and in football's a strange game. So fingers crossed, CCU. Oh, that's good little interception there from Blond Nunez. And Sparrow on the front foot. Does well, wins the ball. Sends it back Doddsy. Doddsy will play safe. Bounces here, Kobe Preston. Kobe, Doddsy looking for a pass here. Good passing. Zach's got to get in front of him. He's did enough there to win the ball. Nathan driving in an advanced position. He's 1-on-1 here. He's natural left footer, so can he get outside his man and get a crossing? He's looking to get a crossing. Can he win a corner? No, it bounces back to him on his right foot. Gets a crossing with a right foot. Nunez gets a touch on it, but just couldn't deal with it. Again, Sparrow does well to get a foot in. And the counter-attack now for St George. Ball into the left-hand channel. Geordie Howe goes out there. He'll be filthy with himself, Geordie, after that header didn't find his mark, or he's misplaced his pass there as well. After that header, didn't have enough power to get back to Kobe at half-time. And that's quick, good, quick feet there. Looks like he's play on from a referee. I thought that might have been called up for a little nudge in the back. But now we're out to the left-hand side. St George players still down in back play. And Nathan plays a little bounce pass. Oh, he tries to. Blond Nunez couldn't sort his feet out. And it rolls through to the goalkeeper, who was prone to dropping the ball a few times in the first half. So is that an area that Central Coast United can try and take advantage of? Anything. We're clutching at straws maybe, but anything to try and get back into the game. Okay, so well read by Swadlin. You got to keep the ball there, Swads. Make sure that pass sticks. Did the hard work, and then... we turn the ball over cheaply, but we've got it again. Pizzuto in a dangerous area. Zach, he's closed down quickly by St George, and they're in possession of the ball again. And Smiley steps forward, so it looks like they've definitely been told. Oh, and a lovely pass out there to Pizzuto. Ball into the box. Blond Nunez can't sort his feet out again. Went for something spectacular. Swadlin sends it forward. Finds Sparrow.
Tried a scorpion kick it, we did CT.
There's a scorpion kick attempt there from Blond Nunez. Nathan goes outside, uses his strength, and then gets the cross in. Has he won us a corner this time? Yes, I think he has. Looks like the boys have been revved up at half-time. We're much more on the front foot here, further up the pitch, and definitely looks like sitting off is no longer an option, but you don't really want to sit off when you're 3-0 down, do you, Jaden?
No, just... hopefully Hef really did wake them up in the after the
well,
first
I mean,
half.
he substituted the front too, so he obviously wasn't happy with what was going on up top. What's the right-footed delivery like? Oh, he's into a dangerous area, back post. Zach couldn't get anything on it. And who's that gets to the ball first? Looks like it might be Marpu. It is. Oh, that's a little bit casual, that, from Kyle. And a bit hopeful. And that was a very necessary tackle, covering tackle from Swadlin, who's ventured from the opposite side of the pitch to deal with that. So well done, Swads. This is what we were seeing in the first half from St George, moving the ball around their defensive back line. Yeah, well done, Swads, and he's won the ball. That should be a CCU throw. Great pressure from Swadlin. showing the aggression that we need. He's looking for someone to drop to feet. And there's Blond Nunez. Good first touch. Well defended. We just gained a little bit of territory. So Swads will be looking to keep the ball, play the ball to feet. Needs an option, mind you. Needs a bit of movement in front of him. He plays his square to Kyle. That's the throw you teach all the youth players never to do, that square throw in across the face. Okay, so Smaley into the cannonball. As we know, he's dangerous, a cannonball. He's been shot out of a cannon. He's that quick. And the ball, Smaley doesn't quite get the right level of quality on the cross. And he ends up going out for a throw, for a goal kick to St George. But much more positive from Central Coast United after the break.
Yeah, we've really had the ball in their half.
A lot more energy, further up the pitch. Obviously, does it really matter if you lose 4 or 5-0? You may as well go down fighting and pressing, being aggressive, trying to force errors. Yeah, you could see that pass from the camera angle there. Was always on. The keeper did well to find the right pass. Pizzuto there trying to win it, but their number 6, lovely. I'll tell you what, that's a crucial interception by Smale. As Burkham Bloom would say, keys of the city moment there. Okay, so we're looking for feet for Swads. He finds Pizzuto. Again, that pass has to stick. He just doesn't quite find the mark. Swads should win that one, and he does. Yeah, good work from Swads. That should be, it's a St George throw-in. But still, nice from Swadlin. So all the kids are coming back with their food and drinks after queuing up at half-time. Again, look how far up the pitch we are. It's good. Nathan loses his one-on-one duel there. Oh, no, Marpu should pick that up. Oh, he just couldn't get the right touch on it. And it falls rather fortuitously for St George. Oh, this is shooting range. Oh, lovely little toe in from Sparrow. Again, Nath, I think they're being told, let's get a foot on the ball. Find Sparrow. Sparrow again in a good position. Well played by Kyle. We've got a little 2-on-1 overlap here. Again, what's Marpo puts the ball in. Oh, Blond Nunez.
And out for a goal kick.
That was a bit like some of the headers we've seen from the real Nunez.
We do have another comment.
Okay, all right.
From, of course, Burkamp Bloom.
Oh, yeah, none other.
None other than the Burkamp. Didn't you go to Istanbul, Stu?
Yes, I was. I think I was there.
I don't think you've told us that story before.
Well,
sarcastic quotation marks.
Have you got a quick half hour?
We do, actually. How long we got?
Oh, look at this. Shot from Pizzuto. And there he is, handsy. He's very handsy, this keeper.
As we see on the replay here.
Some may say he couldn't catch a cold.
As we come back.
It's a good shot from range.
Handsy.
It's definitely the tricky conditions for goalkeepers tonight. Wet ball, wet gloves.
It's very difficult to keep them dry.
I'll tell you what, you got to be half mad to be a goalkeeper, haven't you? Or full mad, actually. You must be full mad to be a goalkeeper. Who would be a goalkeeper?
Half the people you
got
work
to be
with.
nuts.
Two of the people you work with, Stu.
Yeah, but that's only because you can't play out on the pitch.
Whoa,
great shot. Now, there's a good save. Does he go? Oh, it just slides past the back post from Nathan. Keeper made a good save there. Drops out to Nathan. Nathan had a lash out and goes past the far post.
As you see on the replay here. Just a bit of a goal mouth scramble. If you had to look in the dictionary for the definition of a goal mouth scramble, that would be the definition. Yeah.
Hero or zero goalkeepers, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're either a match winner or
a match loser, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's good delivery in the back post. Ooh, just lands on top of the net. But it had people scrambling for a minute there. Was that Carl Johnson? Yes, it was.
The wand of a left foot.
So, a good goalkeeper makes all the difference, doesn't he? He can get you so many more points. I remember Alex Ferguson saying about Peter Schmeichel, he reckons he was worth 9 points a season.
Yeah?
Just him alone. So, that's a dangerous pass. He's cannonball there. What can he do? He sets it back. Thompson,
Kate
and there it is. We're
Thompson!
back in it. 3-1. Great anticipation now, and this has been much more like the CCU we like to see. Aggressive, forward thinking,
Yeah.
intercepting passes, and great work from the cannonball. And well done, Blond Nunes. Slots the ball home. It's 3-1 now, and plenty of time left in the game.
It's his third goal in 5 days.
Blond Nunes on fire, but great work there from Mapu. Oh, counter-attacks on straight away. But we deal with it. Very direct running in. Now, Nathan's got a counter-attack. The game all of a sudden is going end to end. Oh, that's a difficult one. Didn't quite find a mark. But do you know what? I think a lot of this is just all about mindset, Jaden.
Oh, yeah.
All right? From all of a sudden, we've stopped just defending, and we're actually, we're sitting off defending, and we're actually defending, moving forward, being
From the front,
aggressive,
yes,
pressing.
Yes.
So it's made a lot of difference. And you've got young legs up top with Blond Nunes and Pizzuto.
Oh, and big Nathan Chuckanesta, of course.
Yeah, and Nathan coming on as well. So let's see. Now, this will be interesting if we can get a second goal here. See how they will react. Obviously, goals change games. Lovely ball from Kyle there. And there he is, the cannonball, one-on-one. Can he force something? His left foot shot over the crossbar. But this is much more like it from Central Coast United.
That's what you love to see.
We're making a game of it now.
Oh, yeah.
Is it entertaining for the neutral?
The Istanbul call could still be on.
Yeah, you never know. Football's a funny game.
It's the best.
As Jimmy Greaves used to say, a lot of people won't know who Jimmy Greaves was, but he was the all-time goal scorer at Tottenham and for England for a while. Anyway, he used to say it's a funny old game.
It's a funny old game.
So there you go. Whoa, I tell you what, St George's scoreboard doesn't work. I know that much. Eh? The scoreboard's broken here at Linden Stadium. All of a sudden, someone's forgot how to. As we say that, the one appears. Now, if the one becomes two, we've got some kind of game here. Okay, so.
As the young boys were giving me a bit of a hard time at the canteen when I was lining up.
Were they?
They say, you travel all this way just to be 3-0 down at half-time.
Oh, well, at least we scored one.
Yeah, we did, yes.
Okay.
Something
So,
to be
but
happy about.
more importantly, the performance has changed.
Yes.
So, you know, the coaching staff, they've obviously managed to have a positive impact at half-time. Well, that's a great switch of play, that lovely ball.
Good diag.
And again, they switched it. So now we're in a little bit of trouble. Nathan needs to get back and help Swads out here. Swads stopped him going outside, but that's a good forward run. This could be trouble. Oh, well, what positioning from Geordie Howe there. Nathan must keep the ball, Nathan. And he does. He finds Swads. Swads plays a little reverse over the top. Nunes gets there. Got to be a bit braver there, Nunes. So, great positioning from Geordie Howe. He obviously made that mistake just before half-time, but he more than makes up for that during the course of the game. You know, he stops 3 or 4 goals every game. He's one of Central Coast's finest from over the years of the club being formed. Okay, so that should be...
Oh, unlucky.
There we go. There we go. That's what keepers do.
Another Central Coast, one of Central Coast's finest, Kobe Preston, after winning the league with Killarney Vale last year.
Okay, so quickly moving on. It's a corner to St George. And again, we'll be interested to see whether they've got any short corner routines up their sleeves or whether it's going to be an in-swinger, an out-swinger. They've got a tall body at the near post here. Oh, it looks like a couple of substitutions or rubber dubs being made by St George. Obviously, the coaching staff not happy with what they've seen after half-time. And the hookers come out for a couple of the St George players. Although traditionally, coaches do generally make subs around the 60-minute mark.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a big, tall lad, this fella coming on now.
Oh, hello.
So, a little bit of an aerial threat. It's going to be an in-swinger, left-footed in-swinger. Oh, it's into that dangerous near-post area. They just couldn't quite get a connection on it, and a free kick. Mapu was brave, put his body on the line.
One to the count. First Mapu foul of the day.
Yeah. Oh, geez, it's taken that long.
Yeah.
Normally he's into 4 or 5 by now already. So Carl receives the ball, looking for a forward pass. Can't find one, so he just sends it backwards. Dodsey across to Geordie. Geordie under a bit of pressure. Kobe says we'll turn them around. Can we win the second ball here? If you're going to turn them around, you've got to be aggressive again. Sparrow, superb. He's been very effective in the second half, Sparrow. Okay, well done. Great positioning from Swadlin. Always defend on the inside of your man as a fullback. Okay, the cannonball. He just looked, oh, good tackle. Oh, no, the linesman gave that. Looked like a good tackle to me. But that's the second foul, the cannonball count. Foul number 2 on Cannonball Arcade Mapu.
So Kyle with the ball. Drops in to Cade. Cade turns and sprints away, drives into the area. He's still going. Oh, that's well defended, to be fair. That was a dangerous run by Cade, and the number 11 dealt with the danger well. Oh, here's Kyle. This is a good area. Oh, Nathan sets it back. Kyle has a crap. Swads will have one from there, and he's high and wide.
And not very.
But again,
handsome.
the intent is so much better than the first half here. So much more aggressive, a lot higher up the pitch. We're looking to win the ball forward, running forward, win the ball forward, and that's creating opportunities for us that we didn't really have in the first half.
It's good to see the boys, put shots on target and,
Yep, so that one's out on the full by the goalkeeper. It's a tough one for him to try and get that one right on the spot.
That will also probably be a foul.
Mapu turns again. Look at this guy go. He'll foul? No foul. He's a bit sore and sorry for himself there.
Oh, that's exactly
that one's
what
a foul.
Mapu.
Yeah, the coaching staff are definitely asking a question about the foul on Mapu. But they're not getting any response. No joy whatsoever.
Interesting.
He hobbles away, but he's tough as old boots, is the Cannonball Cade Mapu. He will definitely be back. He's limping a little bit, though. We do have a tough game midweek, so just managing to see offside by a country mile. Yes, and the flag goes up. Okay. Oh, that's a dangerous pass. That was a dangerous pass, inviting a bit of pressure there. And now Swads is on the wrong side of his man there. He was caught ball watching a little bit. Don't get a little shot in, and there's Geordie Howe yet again making a tackle that stops the shot getting away cleanly. Cobb's trying to pick out Pizzuto, who has, look at that, good from Kyle Johnson, good from Sparrow, driving forward from midfield. But Nathan should be driving forward here. And can he get his left foot around it for a decent delivery into the box? Oh, he does. He does. Oh, he's gone straight in. And that's 3-2. Game on here at Linden Stadium. We did say the keeper might be a bit sus, and he's let that one go over him. And had a bit of an air swing at that one. Let's have a look at the replay. I'm not sure whether that was a cross or a shot, but we don't really care. It ended up in the back of the net, and that's all that counts. 3-2, Linden, and the miracle of Istanbul could be happening all over again. A team with a 3-0 lead at half-time, potentially coughing it up. But what a game. What a game for the neutral. If you're watching this on the stream, you should be sharing this to everybody. 3-0 down at half-time. This should be trending. CCU on the comeback. And this is football, such a strange game. Goals change games, momentum swings, it's all in the mind. Blom Nunes with the ball, switches his out to Smaley. And look at this, everyone's excited now. Slides it down the line to the Cannonball. Oh, well intercepted by the fullback. This is why we love football, folks.
Oh, yeah.
This is why we love football.
That's why it's the best sport of all, eh?
Nathan just heavy touch there, ran into traffic. I think Nathan's much better just staying out wide. Oh, great defensive header there from Geordie Howe. All of a sudden, there's a bit of belief in the ranks.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, anything can happen.
Of course, it's football.
St George might go down the other end and get a fourth.
Exactly.
But at least they're having a go, the boys. Huh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely having a go. Okay, so he needs a bit of help there, Swads. He's got a 2-on-1 overload. And this is danger time. Just stand him up. Well done, Dodsey. Someone's got to get across and help Swads there. Nathan's hands on hips. He hasn't had a lot of game time recently, so he might be blowing a little bit. But I'd never like to see that hands on hips. You show your opponent you're tired. And if that's me, I'm running at him next time. I know. Oh, you're tired, I've got you. I'm going to run at you again. Run at you again.
And substitution-wise, what are we looking at for the next 35 minutes? So, 25 minutes.
25 minutes, mate.
Yeah. What do we
In swinging corner, near post. Dealt with well. We can't let a shot come in here. Clean shot goes over and wide. Substitution, who we got? We got, obviously, the GM. But he did play a lot of minutes midweek in the Australia Cup game. We've got young Owen Bradstreet, who good young footballer who we've earmarked as a future prospect for the first team, and Brett Sabanda, who can provide moments of magic.
And can also be frustratingly careless with the ball at times. So I'm not sure what Coach Heffernan will do, but, you know, listen, this could have gone right the other way, this one. This could have ended up a 5-6
0 shellacking, and the boys have managed to get a couple, and no matter what happens, the second half performance has oh, that's naughty. Foul
counts, number 3 there. What a pass out to Nathan. Here he is. Oh, keep it in, and he does. Can Carl win it? He can't quite get there. So Geordie Howe just left a little welcome note on the player in the midfield. Oh, that's a good-looking delivery. Smaley and Howe deal with it between them. Marpu gets to the ball first. Should be a foul our way. It's not. And the ref plays advantage, maybe a bit too long. And they're getting the bench are getting very animated about all of these free kicks on Cade Marpu. Second ball again now. Second ball again. Oh, it's getting a bit lively down on the sideline. The linesman's copping a spray as well. I'll tell you what, they should be wearing ear defenders. The assistant referees, they cop it all game, every game.
True.
Okay, so Geordie Howe just settles things down a little bit. He's driving out. He looks to pass down the line to Pizzuto. Lovely first-time control on the chest. He spends a lot of time in the gym, so you'd expect he can control it on his chest. And wins us a free kick in a dangerous area.
I like the little gym joke. I like the joke.
Why does it say 3-1 on one screen and 3-2 on the other?
Replays on the left,
Okay,
live feed on the right.
Good.
That's why I'm in charge of the tech, eh, Stu?
I'll tell you what, I am Hank Marvin, Jaden.
Yeah, as you see, Woody just to the left.
I
of
know,
us.
Woody's come back with a sausage and some chips, and I would like some of that myself. Dangerous ball into the box. Cleared comfortably, though. And then an anywhere will do type clearance from St George.
To Duncan as
22 minutes left on the clock. Oh, Duncan's come back with a sausage sarnie as well. Okay, so maybe could he have taken out on his chest there?
Oh, thought that might have went over him then.
So these are situations, you've been in games like this, and when you have a lead and the other team score a couple, you just feel like the momentum of the game's getting away from you. Okay, this is where we got a dangerous situation because Swads is outnumbered 2-1, and someone needs to deal with the forward runner. So Sparrow tries to block the cross. Oh, we can't let a free header come in there. Swads sends out Nathan. Nathan's got to use his body here, and he does. Oh, that's a foul.
No.
Yeah, it's a throw in to Central Coast United. Dave at Burkamp Bloom, can you remind John Smith about the food situation, please?
Because, you know, you don't get your own.
Oh, it's a free kick to CCU. His wave play on, no advantage, so he'll whistle. Like all good officials do, play the advantage and then call it back if it doesn't work out for the team that were the recipient of the free kick. So this is another free kick in a similar position to the one that we had just before. They play. Oh, that has somehow found its way there. Smaley gets there, crossing into the box. Is it a corner? Yes, it is. So good opportunity here for CCU to try and get an equaliser. Imagine that.
20 minutes to go.
Just in case people can't remember, I was actually at Istanbul when Liverpool won the Champions League after being 3-0 down at half-time. One of the most epic games of all time. Oh, that's good-looking delivery. Oh, it's over everybody.
Bit of shirt tugging there, but...
It just kept floating, that one, didn't it? Like, the initial shape looked good, but it just kept going.
Yeah.
A little bit too strong.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Here we go, bit of pressure from Zach. Oh, he's done well, the big centre-half there. Love that from Geordie Howe. Now Zach Pizzuto in a dangerous area. Oh, the ball ricochets off of the hand, and it's been given. So just hit Zach's hand there. So centre-half to centre-half. You'd imagine they drive in centrally there. Oh, that's a nice little drop-off. But Sparrow, I'll tell you what, Sparrow's had a great second half.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, almost the killer pass there from Kyle.
The GM.
I wouldn't change anything, really, if I'm honest with you right now. Jaden?
Yeah, I backed it.
Look at that turn on a sixpence from the cannonball. Got him boxed in that corner. You want to try and force a long ball. You do. Geordie Howe deals with a long ball, but turns over a free kick and, a throw-in. And St George move up the field. Big Jack O'Malley over there on the sideline. Our substitute goalkeeper hands the ball back to St George. He's about 9'7", Jack, so you can't miss him. So can Kyle get there? He can't. I fancy that's most likely to be the change. Kyle's looking a little bit leggy, so Swads does well. Just block the cross. Oh, that's the cheeky one. Oh, wow. No, he didn't go over the line. Kobe Preston was just watching it.
We do have that on replay.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, he just let the man run. You can't just keep letting him run off his shoulder all day.
That is, yeah.
Poor old Swads is being killed out here. He's 2-on-1 every time they come down this side.
Yeah.
Someone's got to help Swads out.
Oh,
Nathan wins the ball there, wins the free kick.
We'll just watch that
replay. Wins a throw-in. Let's watch that replay. Look, watch this, right? Then Nathan just lets the man run past him. Can they do that? The replay can confirm that ball did not cross the line. And to be fair, it wasn't really that close. So the right decision by the officials. Lovely strike, hit the crossbar. Obviously, England won the 1966 World Cup on the back of a shot very similar to that. And modern day technology has revealed it didn't cross the line. But they still won anyway.
Oui.
Now, obviously, in the modern game, in the professional game, with VAR, ball tracking, chips in balls, you know straight away whether it's crossed the line. It's factual. It's not left to interpretation. Okay, Dodsey's got a bit of time there. Does well, looks for Nathan, gets a touch off of the St George man. Nathan turns out over a bit cheaply, that one. Bit of a baptism of fire for Nathan into this game. So nice work from Cannonball there. Just shuffles out to the right to stop the drive forward from the St George fullback. And to be fair, St George have just settled into a little bit more possession. Swads has got to be careful here with the inside runner, that one. But Dodsey comes across well. And here's Swads again. Oh, he does well to keep it in. Needs to play the right pass. Yeah, nice from Swads and from Kyle. The three lefties combining there. Swadling, Johnson and Nathan. Oh, now it's all about seconds.
Oh, we good interpretation.
Good use of the body by Pizzuto. So the centre half couldn't get a clean header on it, and it's a throw-in. So just about 15 minutes left on the clock. Can a miraculous comeback be completed here? Blond Nunez been a little bit quiet last 5-10 minutes or so. Blond Nunez, we need him back in the game. That was a clever foul, moving ball, so that one's going to have to come back and be retaken. Oh man, I'm so hungry.
Me too, don't worry.
I can hear strong words of encouragement from the Central Coast United bench. Keep going, keep working. I think the substitution that would be made will probably be Johnson for Crowell, I would imagine. Look how aggressive Geordie Howe is his positioning. Like, he's coming into the midfield area. He's following number 41 everywhere. So we could see just before that we were set up in a 4-3-3 shape rather than the 4-4-2 shape. Decisive changes at half-time. Well done by Dodsey. Cannonball, keep the ball, please. We must keep the ball. Don't turn it over. We do. Zach, keep the ball. Well done. Nice pass. Kyle, keep the ball. Well done. Blond Nunez, keep it. Keep it. Keep it. What a ball into Nathan. Oh, Nathan can't deal with it. But that's better. You just got to keep the ball. Just got to keep the ball.
We have a comment from the Burkamp Bloom.
Yeah.
He said, I messaged the gaffer.
Yeah.
But no response.
Can we make a call? Because there's a couple of guys that are
quite peckish.
He's onside here. Got him behind Smaley. The quality on the cross just wasn't where it should be, really. And it should end up as a goal kick. And it does hit the corner flag. And ends up as a goal kick for CCU. I think we're in for a very exciting last 14 or 13 minutes or so. And I do feel a substitution is on the cards for CCU. Cannonball gets there. He's fouled yet again. I think that's Cannonball foul count number 4 or 3.
5. I don't know. More than 3.
It's been more that haven't been given, that should have been given. So, you know, it's usually good for a minimum of 5 a game. I can see the sideline.
Oh.
It looks like Matt Crowell getting his shin pads on.
And the first cheese of the afternoon.
Who for? Who got a cheese?
Number
Okay,
11.
oh yeah, the number 11. So yeah, the GM definitely getting warmed up. I would imagine that Carl Johnson will be the man coming off. Position for a position. Little flick on. The Cannonball's there. Can he get it before he goes out? He needs to send a first-time ball in. Goes to the back post. Zach, he's giving away a foul there. Oh, it should have been a foul.
Yeah, but played advantage.
He just arrived late on that. Oh, he's been danced around there, Swads. Now, this is danger because Swads is struggling to get back. So Dodds is going to make the right decision here. Vintage Dodds. Vintage Dodds, and we get a free kick. Oh, he's playing on. Ref's decided to put his whistle in his pocket for a minute. Okay, so absolutely superb one-on-one there, Doddsy.
No.
Oh. That sounded like when you're 2 up and nobody wins. Then all the crowd go, ooh, and have to throw it up again. Anyway, okay. So
Anzac Day antics, eh?
yeah, head them up.
Head
Okay,
'em up.
all right. So Swads used his body well there, and it's thrown. Oh, the rain's coming down again. I'll tell you what, I don't think we've tested their keeper enough. Huh?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Oh, Swads has fallen. Swads has fallen extremely heavy there. And we got 2 men down. I'll tell you what, you could hear the thud when he hit the ground. Like, that was a heavy landing. Got both players down on the ground. Swads' arms akimbo, looking like he needs some help. Super Kev bounding over the ground. Look at this guy go. He's 51, you know, and look at him. He runs like he's a young whippersnapper, Super Kev. Why are physios always fit?
Did you see the Brighton physios? The Brighton physios are massive.
Don't know. I haven't seen them.
Oh, they are.
Super Kev. Swads looks, he don't look happy, but if anybody can make Swads feel better, it's Super Kev. His dulcet tones, he'll just whisper to him calmly, "You're okay, mate. There. Never mind." Look at that. Kev's done absolutely nothing there. Swads gets a yellow card. Super Kev at his finest. Yellow card for Swads. It was a rash challenge, to be fair. But both players should be on the pitch. Should be waved on quickly. Both received treatment. Why is because it's a yellow card, their player doesn't have to leave the pitch. So Nathan went over to the bench getting some instructions from the Central Coast United. This is a dangerous position, this free kick. This is normally where we'd be yelling out, "Super Kev, give us a wave." Swads has sprayed a bit of water at him as he was about to take that. Good pressure from Nunes. Oh, I don't know about that one. That was a little bit shoulder to shoulder. And there's going to be a cheese for verbals, I'd imagine. Yep, that's a fine. Anytime you get a yellow card for dissent, that's going to result in hurting your back pocket.
And a bit of petulance as well.
So he's in a real dangerous position here. Oh, there's a bit of pinball before they take the free kick. So Kobe's going to have to get his wall set up. So Matty Crowell got told to put his rain jacket back on, and he's warming up now along the on the far side. We can see him jogging in the rain. Oh, there's a little dangerous of a short one off the wall here, but the left footer is eyeing this up all day.
Carl comes out to...
It's a left-footed free kick. He's either got to have the quality to go up and over the wall and bend it into the that side, or he's got to have the sheer power and pace to beat the goalkeeper. He's a two-step man. Oh, what a goal! That's some free kick. He's bent it up and over the wall, and that should be all she wrote. Let's have a look at a replay of that, because that's a great free kick. He's not much you can do about that one. You got to let the wall do its job, or you just applaud the quality of the goal. So 4-2 now. With only 7 minutes to go, you've got to think that's going to make it extremely difficult for Central Coast United to get back in it. That's why you don't make silly fouls in that area of the pitch. You've got to expect that they're going to have the quality to make you pay. What a shame. That's a shame for the neutrals anyway, who were obviously cheering on a 3-goal comeback. Kobe sends it forward aggressively. Kyle Johnson picks up the second ball. We got wide on the right-hand side, and for some reason he's just ignored Smaley there, Kyle. Not sure why. Oh, and hasn't that taken the air out of the tyres? Dodsey does well again, covers Swadlin. Swad sends one up the line. Zach can't get in front of man, but Marpu picks up the loose one. He's got to get his feet sorted out. Plays it to Zach. Zach comes inside. Just a little bit too strong for him, the number 15 there. And that could be another foul. Oh, he's kept going. And he comes back for the free kick.
Fair enough.
Free kicks have been the undoing of Central Coast United. But what a wonderful left-footed strike that was by St George. You've got to give him credit. Anytime you bend it up and over the wall, tough for the goalkeeper. And that should settle St George down now. And taking all of the energy out. So, yeah, substitution being made. Looks like GM Matt Crowell coming on. Kyle Johnson stepping up as the rain gets heavier and heavier here. Maybe the rain bomb has finally arrived. I'll tell you what hasn't arrived, Jaden. That's our food.
Yeah, that is.
Disgusting. Yet again, disgusting. It is absolutely bucketing down now, guys. So, not sure whether it hit on the coast. Hopefully it didn't. You never know. 5 minutes to go. Stranger things have happened in football. But that you would think that will take the energy levels out of CCU. Oh, Kobe's played a dodgy one there. And, Sparrow can't deal with that one. Dangerous position here. Smaley. He's onside. Don't look at the linesman, look at the player. Look at the ball. Yeah, they've done well there. 1-on-1, Pizzuto in defensive position. St George just go, we've got a 2-0 lead, we'll just keep the ball. Let's just keep the ball, and they do. And now Zach's 2-on-1. He drives in, he's into the box. Hooks it to the far post. Smaley deals with that one. The GM gets his foot on it. Out to the cannonball. He skips around the challenge, but he's a little bit isolated, so he runs one up the line. Nathan can't keep control of it. It's a CCU throw. Oh, wow. The precipitation is hammering down here. The GM plays. Oh, there's a free kick, surely. Nah, just get one in under the crossbar and run at the goalkeeper here. Finds Marpu on the box. He twists, he turns. Is it a goal kick or a corner? It's a corner. Okay, so the rain is that heavy, guys. It's actually affecting the electrics. We don't want to see anybody getting electrocuted. I mean, we don't mind if Jaden does, but especially not me.
Come on.
Okay, so bit of lightning or thunder. The great delivery into the box. Oh, it's in. It's the GM.
No way.
It is. General Manager Matt Crowell gets after a bit of pinball wizard from the corner. It's now 4-3. 2.5, 3 minutes to go. Oh, what a game this has been. It's now 4-3 to St George.
His first goal in about 40 years.
Oh, look at this. Incredible football, isn't it? Huh? Wet conditions, good delivery into the box. It forces a bit of a scramble. And he's at the far post to tuck into an open net. Surely this is just gung-ho now. CCU just go for it. Play 6 up front. It doesn't matter, does it?
We have
Put
4 up
6
there.
up there.
Yeah, we've got 4 up there.
Let's see what happens.
Oof.
There's 4 up, to be fair. It's all about winning the second ball. Oh, surely there's going to be a little bit of panic from St George here. This reminds me of, here we go. Dodgy's got. Oh, what a crack that was. Just wide of the far post of St George. All of a sudden, we might find the match balls become a bit scarce. So we need to make sure that there's enough balls around the place. I'll tell you what is scarce, Jaden, and that's any kind of food or chips coming our way that we've been asking for since half-time. Fading away we are here, fading away.
Come on, Kobe, we got this, mate. 2 minutes to go of regulated time.
Substitution, another substitution made by St George. He's the refs. I wonder if the refs watch his waterlogged because he's spending a lot of time looking at it. Okay, so that's a free header. Should go back to Kobe. Hopefully you let him see that come into the box, and he does, and then roll it to no one. It's going to be a long ball. So all about seconds here, all about seconds.
Pizzuto controls it.
Oh, and he's had one. Oh! Zach Pizzuto nearly pulls off the equaliser. He challenged for the first ball. He fell to his feet and he's had an instinctive first-time strike.
As you're seeing on the replay
and it's
now.
flown past the far post. Oh, we have got a bit of lightning in the background. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. Swads gets there.
No hands, no hands.
And he's going to roll it. Oh!
Bit of a
Okay.
late call there.
Look at this. What entertainment we've had, guys.
Football is the
Absolute
greatest.
humdinger of a game here. St George went out to 3 goals up at half-time. CCU got back to 3-2. St George scored a weldy of a free kick to make it 4-2. And then the GM has scored one off of a corner late. And now we're going to... Oh, that's a dangerous ball across. So 4-3 with a minute to go. Well, 40 seconds of normal time. Oh, that's a nice flick. No shot here. Just keep him going backwards. No foul. No foul. Important not give away a free kick here. And then here we go. Can we pinch that one? Oh, yes, we've won it. And Swads is looking for a pass.
Play Matty.
He's driving. Can we find feet, Swads? Oh, he was very direct. Maddie's... Oh, don't know what he was doing there. He's gone backwards. Okay, so great from Dodsey. That's strong from Dodsey.
Foul.
Is that the cannonball?
Yes.
Yeah, as you can tell, his trademark turn. Oh, he flicks it inside. Goes back. Get numbers in the box now. Come on. We got to go for it. Get the ball into the area as quickly as possible. Create a bit of carnage. So full time is up. We are into additional time. CCU pushing for an equaliser, which would be one of the most memorable comebacks in the club's history, I think. There's a free kick, surely. No, Cannonball still got it. They're all about a delivery. It's a good-looking ball. Can we get exact position? What a tackle from the St George centre-half. It did fall to Pizzuto, but that's what you got to do. You got to put your body on the line in these moments to protect the win.
And what a storyline for young Pizzuto if he scored that.
Could have been. Oh, look at that. Again, get the ball into the box. Oh, it's a handball. Oh, handball. Dangerous position. Let's just get everybody up there.
I'm on the
Let's see what we can do.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Again, it's all going to be about a delivery here. Swads or the GM's got that. I'd like to see a left footer swinging onto this goalkeeper who's been a bit handsy all game.
Got to have a shot though. That's why.
Is that Matt or Swads?
That is Swads.
It should be a left footer.
Yes, it is Swadsy.
Oh, just get the delivery right here. I'm sensing something magical. Oh, it's near post. Swads. Oh, he goes again. He goes again. Oh, over the top. Swads, that was a chance. Needed to keep it down. Oh, that was a great opportunity for young Swadlin. On his favoured left side.
I am on the edge of my seat. It is.
Well, I can see how you're sitting, and you're right in the middle of your chair, Jaden.
No, come on.
Figuratively, of course.
Figuratively, of course, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So aerial ball, long goal kick. Geordie Howe wins, or he contests the header. He's a big boy, that number 15, I think his name is. Ball was out. Let's go. Ball was out. Let's get the throw. Let's go. Come on, we've got to be quick here. Ball's coming everywhere. The 9th should have been a yellow card for kicking the ball onto the pitch there. Let's go. No, it's a throw in. Let's go.
Got to release it now. Release it now.
Let's go, Swads. It's taking too long. Let's go. Yeah, it goes down the line. Okay, all right. We need a challenge here. No foul. Ball is out.
Come on, let's go.
Geordie Howe there.
Square throw.
That's good. Oh, that's all right. Just kept it interesting. So, we know Kobe's got great feet. Look at that for a ball. Blond Nunes, where are you? Ah, not quite close enough, Blond Nunes.
3 minutes into added time.
Oh, we're already 3 minutes in. The referee's looking at his watch. That's never a good sign. Oh, he's definitely gone over the 6 seconds there. Oh, what a touch from Swadlin. He looks to play it down the line to Pizzuto. Gets in behind his man. And he still keeps the ball there. Hooks it up. Oh, gives away a cheap one for a high foot. So as time ticks away, it's looking, now they're being smart. St George are being smart. Bit of gamesmanship, kicking the ball away, feigning injury. The old tactics isn't really a good part of the game, but it's what happens in all levels of the game, unfortunately. Bit of professionalism, as they call it, but really it's just winding out the game.
It's got to add extra time onto this one, huh?
4 minutes gone.
Long goal kick from the St George goalkeeper. Swads with a hand in the back. The linesman didn't want to bar that. Sparrow does well. That's good.
advantage.
Sparrow plays it. That's going to... Oh, there should be a throw in attacking position. Everyone up now. Come on. Let's get up
Toby,
there. Everyone
come on,
up.
Toby, up you go.
Can we get the ball into the box, Nathan? Can we get into the box? We can. It goes out the back. And there's the cannonball. Oh, it's Smaley. Oh, he hasn't got anything on it. Oh, he's in! He's dropped. It's a goal! It's an equaliser!
Yes! Would you believe it? You couldn't believe it! Oh my words! He's bigger than the miracle of Istanbul, this
Matty
one.
Crowell with a double.
You couldn't believe it.
Nah.
The crowd are absolutely being given bundles by the CCU players. 3-0 down, 4-2 down. It's now 4-all, and we're
What a
into the
comeback.
last minutes of injury time. It's a comeback for the ages. Central Coast United are they going for the winner? Are they going for the winner now? This game's been crazy. Strange things happen when it rains. Referee! Clip on the back. Oh no! It's a dangerous one. They're into the box. Oh, good
Yes.
clearance there from Sparrow. Come on, Nunes! Well done from Smaley.
Matty Crowell with a good double high foot. There. Double high foot.
Nathan gets out, Swads. Let's go, Swads! And there's the full-time whistle in one of the most memorable games you're likely to see. It's ended St George 4, Central Coast United 4 in an absolutely unbelievable game. Who's? Oh, and it's Dodds' birthday as well to cap it all off. What a comeback. You've got to give the coach some credit. He was brave and made 2 half-time changes.